What's up, y'all? Um, I know I've been gone for a minute. I want. I don't want to say I want to tap back into reality, but I want to talk about something that I've been researching for like about a month now. What's up with I mean, a lot of people gonna have slack from what I say. But what's up with these modern women? When I say modern women, I mean the idea and the thoughts of the things they think. I see some of them with some sense, or get some sense. Because we always talk about, what's up with these men? These men this, these men that. And I've been seeing like many different, like I normally don't watch shorts and shit, and I ain't trying to be on no Kevin Samuels shit. But I just start watching his videos. I start watching like relationship type of videos because I've been out the loop for a minute. So I was like, let me decide to start like seeing what women think, how they think now, because maybe I'm out of touch with how they think, and I really was. Like, I was so out of touch that I was shocked at the stuff I seen. It was like mind blowing. Like, and I talked about it in that relationship video that I did, but if I would have seen that before, I would have had more better outcome than what I had. Because I'm just talking about what I experienced, but what I'm seeing like now, how these modern women think and act, this shit is fucking cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? We all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I seen this girl say some real shit. She was talking, and she was like, honestly, when I thought about it, what I have to offer a man, and she said, other than giving him pussy, I honestly don't have nothing to offer him. I mean, it's like certain men want different things. I mean, some men just say, alright, you come together and we're going to do a 50-50. But that's not really offering. They're just coming to the table with something. But it's not like, are you going to better him, or are he going to better you? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be like a win-win for both? Both of y'all gonna better each other? Like, you actually gotta ask these questions, because a lot of people, when they have that past traumas in their life, all your traumas from when you start having sex with women, or when you start messing with men, just think about it, like, you carrying all that baggage, and you not doing no self-loathing, no self-healing after none of those relationships. You just taking that experience and say, I know what not to do in the next relationship, or I know what I need to do in the next relationship. Then you meet somebody else fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you just carrying on your experience, not knowing their experience, and y'all just get together and y'all just clashing, bumping heads all the fucking time. No one never gets nothing out of it. And even if y'all bring a baby in the mix, that's even worse. Or if they got kids, that's even worse. So what the girl was saying was basically like, she really don't have nothing to offer a man, honestly. And then I'm looking at it like, if a girl got a good head on that shoulders, and I'm not talking about like job wise, I'm talking about like mentally, motivating, want to improve you, she's pretty smart, y'all into some sort of the same things. And when I say smart, I don't mean college smart. I mean, she got knowledge. I mean, I know this is a stretch even saying this, because I see it's a lot of women that's out here searching and been in search for the knowledge of self. I mean, I guess if a girl got knowledge of self, That's what she can offer a nigga. Maybe the nigga ain't probably at the point where he wanna get the knowledge of self, but if she got knowledge of self and she on the right path, there's no way she has nothing to offer him because she already know what she need to do for herself. So she's not looking for validation with nobody anyway. Him, her, whatever. Man, woman, whatever. Like, and that's very overlooked. Because a lot of people with sense always meet people that don't got no goddamn sense. And everybody don't have common sense. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? We all know. The sense they said is common is not common at all. It's a lot. It's a lot of people out here who got so much trauma, not even from relationship, just side effects of what your parents fucking did to you, or what they seen, what you seen your parents do, and then you get off in relationships and you mimic that, good or bad, and then you basically taking that and bringing that trauma to somebody else with trauma. No one's really healing themselves. So I said modern day women because I mean all the videos that I've been watching is things like how women feel, how they want to be in a relationship, what they think men need to do, or basically the women that basically said they independent, they don't need no man, but now they see that they're getting attacked left and right. Not even just by other races. Black men just basically said fuck it, and then you got the you know who women competing with them, trying to take straight men. You know what I'm saying? Which is ridiculous. It's weird as fuck, but that's what they trying to do. They competing with black women. Black men are dressing up like women, competing with black women. And I mean, I hear a lot of people say it's black women's fault for letting them in, but I mean, it is what it is. But it's just so much layers to this shit. Like, I just think everybody need to, cause I mean, think about it. Especially like, say the average person. All right, you probably at the age of about 35, 40 below, 40 below. If you about 40 and below, I could say more than 40 and below. I'm gonna say 45 and below. This world and the trauma in this world had an effect on you and your relationship. And when I say relationships, I mean all relationships. Sibling relationships, mama daddy relationships, kids relationships. Because this world, the way this world is structured now and its base is fucking weird. And I was watching, like, because before even, I haven't listened to nothing about the guy Kevin Samuels until after he died. I used to hear things about him, but I never like really watched not one of his videos, so I had no judgment on what he was saying. So they started popping up on my phone, little shorts. So I'm listening to what he telling these women, and in the back of my mind I'm like, it sounds mean sometimes, but you kind of tell that he was telling the truth to them. Like, well, I don't understand, like especially when he's talking to some of the thicker women, and he telling them, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. I think that's just the thing women really don't like to hear, because they already insecure about that weight. I don't give a fuck how big they are. They always complain about that weight. I don't care if they perfect size, they would still complain about that weight. And it's not, it's nothing no one on the outside could really do about that. Even if the man they would like that weight, they still want to go smaller because how the outside world views them, or how the outside world, or how they see the outside world and the other women looking with these six packs. I mean, I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong with a girl with a fit body with a six pack, but even if, like, I don't know though, you know what I'm saying? That's nice and all for a female to be that fit, six pack, muscles and all that. I don't want no masculine looking female with all them fucking muscles and shit. I want some curves, you know what I'm saying? That's me personally. I don't want that skinny ass, like a super skinny chick that, like, okay, you small petite, but that's not that's the ideal world view of you. Meaning, when I say that, that's how white people want you to look. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you, it's that little fetish thing they got. They want their women to be real skinny, bony, no shape at all, no ass. I want some curves. I want some jiggle. I want them floppy titties, all that. And there's men that do want that. So when he was saying some of them things to them thicker women, I mean, someone was delusional because they coming on there and they saying, well, I want a man with this, I want a man with that, and I want a man with this. And he like, well, why don't you lose some weight? I mean, because them men he's probably thinking and she wants, maybe them type of men that's in that higher position or whatever, as far as work and all that, maybe they are looking for those fit chicks or whatever, those women with the petite bodies. So maybe that's what he meant, but I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I was just listening to, it's a whole lot of relationship videos I've been watching, and they've been catching my eyes. It's mostly all shorts, or like a minute or two, and it's just discussing a lot of it's like the trauma that we have as a people, and it's no racial lines blurred. Like when I say modern women, I'm not just talking about black women. I'm talking about all women. You know what I'm saying? This shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? It goes deep. It's not just our black women. Our black women probably, I think, have more trauma in their, especially if they was raised in America. They would have more. They got more conditions to them because they think if a nigga just getting some ass, he should just be happy with that. A nigga could get some ass anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you saying, that's if he want it. Like if you the type of girl that said, well, if he want this pussy or whatever, then he gonna, okay, what about the other pussy? What about the other pussies he gonna pass when he walking down the street? He could get them too. So if that's all you could say is, well, if a nigga want this pussy, well, you don't have, it's more women than men out here. And that's what women fail to realize. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have more of a pick. You women y'all gotta look for the good man. And the good man, y'all don't want the good man. Because you got the man that have a good life, just want a good chick, but then you gonna say you bored. You want excitement. You want a man to shake up your life and do all this extreme shit in your life. And I think I talked about this in that other video. Like, you want a man that's gonna do all that extreme shit, live on the edge. But you gotta think about if you got kids. I mean, if you don't got no kids, okay, live it up. But you think he not gonna be? You don't think he not gonna be on the edge and be He might not be a faithful person. He could be on the edge and be that person you looking for, and you gonna chase him because he's gonna be like, I'm the one that's not gonna settle down. And women love to hear stuff like that because they be the ones chasing those people. Oh, he don't want to settle down. I'm gonna be the one to make him settle down. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna chase him. They don't want the man that want to settle down. They want the man that don't want to settle down and try to make him settle down. And then what will happen if he will settle down? You know what they're gonna say? Well, I already conquered that. I'm on to the next. So we can't just be blaming men that be going for woman to woman, because it's men that it's women that go from men to men, and they do that type of stuff. If we gonna call each other out, we gonna call each other out on both sides. We ain't gonna let that shit go one way. I'm pretty sure it's man videos out there when women say, men telling it all, but all right, I ain't get to all those yet. I watched some. I'm a man, so I already know. You know what I'm saying? That's why when men have daughters, they tell their daughters, look, the only thing he wants from you is sex right now, especially at a young age. He don't love you. And tell you the truth, you 15, 16 years old, that's the truth. He don't love you. He don't even know who he is. A man in 25 years old don't even know who he is. A man 30 don't even know who he is. Especially if you're not getting into knowledge yourself. You don't know yourself. It's 40, 50-year-olds who don't know themselves. They don't even know what makes them happy. First of all, if you don't know what makes you happy, how the fuck can somebody else make you happy? That's the thing we need to be addressing. Hold on one second. Yeah, so it's like, if you don't know what you want or what's gonna make you happy, how the fuck can you say you can make somebody else happy? Honestly. And the most sacred thing that we do have is give each other sex. But that be the first thing that happens before people even get to know each other. That's like some motherfuckers that's like saying hello. Well, we have good sex. But do y'all talk to each other? Do y'all like being around each other? Y'all don't even be around each other like that. And when y'all do be around each other, is y'all already all y'all doing is fucking? Like, it was this show I used to watch, and I guess they was matching people up from like random people, and they would take them and they get married, but they don't know each other. And then they go in. It was like a reality show. They go get married, and then they go in and then they talk, like do the little what they feel about each other, whatever. So it was a black couple on there. Tall black guy. It was a thick ass black chick. When you see it, if you was that dude, you'd be like, damn, I hit the jackpot. She beautiful. She got a fat ass. It's a nice job. You know what I'm saying? She willing to work with me. But her problem with him was basically there was like this what he was, I guess, doing to her. He would, like, they would argue, like she would want to talk to him, and maybe because the thing she wanted to talk to him about he didn't want to talk about, but she was on the computer looking up how long relationships last, like statistics and people being married not knowing each other that long. She looking up shit like that. He just ignoring her. She gets mad. They start arguing, and then they end up having sex. So in a little confessional, she was basically saying, we don't communicate, we don't get along, we don't talk. So all we do is argue, and then we have good sex. Okay, but if you actually think about it, I think like 95% of everybody do that in a relationship. Like, cause I mean, everybody got trauma. Everybody. And like the other chick was saying in that video I was watching, she was like, y'all gotta understand what we doing to these men. Like, we don't want to cause mental health problems in these men. And I should pull it up and go to but the guy that was narrating, he kept fucking stopping and giving his opinion. Just let her talk, man. I want to hear what she got to say. I don't want to hear what you think she's saying. I'm listening to her, nigga. The fuck, narrating, saying she means this. Nigga, I know what she means. Just play the fucking video. You know what I'm saying? That shit is annoying too. And these videos that be out here like this, they get thousands. So people's watching this. People see the dysfunction of our black people. Someone's watching them. They got over 50,000 views. Some of them be having millions. Millions of views. In relationship videos. And half of them don't even be helping nobody with nothing. It's just giving you somebody's opinion, but it's not even giving you an opinion, just giving them an experience of something that happened. And they have thousands of views. Maybe it's the way they title it. Maybe I should title this video "Black Women Ain't Shit." I guarantee you get 1 million views. But I'm not trying to come across like that. But I'm going to think of a good title for this video. Because these issues in our community, before we even want to get down to the nitty gritty and helping each other out as far as the mental health issues, we got to understand what's our problems first. And these relationships we jump in, these are our problems. No one's perfect. And if you meet that perfect person you think is perfect, they think you perfect, yeah, it's good for you. But I'm saying that, like, if your mind, like I'm always going to say this, it's always going to boil down to it. If your mind is not right, then how can you expect anything from somebody else? How can you honestly expect anything from someone else? How can you expect them to treat you like how you want to be treated if you don't even tell them how you want to be treated? You just think they should just do random shit for you. Just do this. If you love me, you will do it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But that's the reality of this world. We all running around. Well, you know what I'm saying? We all running around. Shit. We all running around not knowing ourselves. So therefore we don't know ourselves. So when we meet other people, they are the backlash of our traumas. And then what's so fucked up about those situations, we let the thing that we shouldn't let, we let the situation that we shouldn't let happen. We end up having babies with people we don't even know. Technically, we don't even know. Everything be going good. That person get pregnant, y'all have a baby, and all of a sudden you be like, what the fuck? Who is this person? Or it's like, even if, like I hear people say, they be with somebody, they might not have kids, but when they move with that person, they be like, who is this person? And that's because you get to see that person for who they truly are when you're around them all the time. Like, cause you mean the average relationship, maybe you go to work, she go to work, y'all come home, y'all got a couple of hours to spend with each other, y'all don't see each other for what it's worth. But when COVID hit, everybody got to stay at home. I heard the divorce rate skyrocketed. For some people, kids skyrocketed, births skyrocketed, people getting pregnant skyrocketed. They were just in the house, and what they normally do when they come home with each other is just fuck. You know what I'm saying? How many businesses come out of COVID? I'm pretty sure it was a lot, and I'm saying that word and I shouldn't be. But I'm just saying, like, how many businesses of people starting businesses with their significant others, or how many black work groups, or how many groups to heal started? How many people came out to talk about healing? And I'm not talking about healing like herbs and, I mean, that's good too, but I'm talking about like mentally healing. Because everybody was mentally distraught. They were just so happy to go back to where their normal was. And their normal was being in public, dressing so other people could look at them and get the approval for strangers. We want approval from strangers. We go out, for example. Say you go out and you with your lady or whatever. Or you go out by yourself, but start with your lady. And you got a whole lot of females staring at you. And she noticed it. She either gonna know she got, like, okay, you an attractive man. Or if the opposite happened with your lady. Most men are jealous, they don't want that. But most men don't mind. Like, I remember I had plenty of relationships like that. But see, the average female, the modern day female, she see that as, I really don't need this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already got all these other niggas looking at me. But they don't understand niggas are thirsty like that. I was just in a fucking store. It was this nice looking chick come in. She ain't paying attention to nobody. She go in, go to the back, go get what she gonna get. It's a guy, raggedy looking dude. He followed her down the aisle. She went down. He stood there. He stared at her like a creep dude. He was like a creep nigga. He looked like a creep nigga. Just staring at her. He ain't looking for nothing down them aisles. He was looking at her. He was just staring at her to see. I don't know what he thought he was. If he thought he was gonna get her. I mean, you never know now. But the shit was hilarious. I'm like, dog, like, you look like a creep, son. And I'm thinking this in my head, like, look at this nigga. Yeah, she nice. She was nice to look at, but damn. But I see why sometimes women be hesitant for strange niggas, because that nigga look like one of those strange niggas that if it was the right time of night, he would have snatched her up type shit. He looked like one of those niggas. But you gotta think like, okay, so I guess we on the culture where I guess women want the balling type dude, or the nigga that got the money or whatever. Some of them coming to their realizations. I mean, they did I was watching this one video. It wasn't no melanated people that was asking this. It was a bunch of young white girls. And they was like, would you rather be with a rich dude that cheats on you all the time, or a broke guy that loves you? Every single one of them said they want to be with the rich guy that cheats on them. So they was like, why? One chick said, because she just need more clothes. And I like clothes. Can you see the mentality of that? This is the future world. Being like, just look at me watching these videos. I mean, in a way, I was watching it to see how the mind of the woman works now, because it's different from when I was growing up. But now it's fucking chaos. Like, I can't even explain it. And this is the future generation. This is our future generation of our leaders. Of the leaders of the future talking like this. And then we wonder why all this crazy shit be happening in the world. Cause ain't nobody fucking mind right. They're thinking so fucking backwards. Don't no one have no morals. No one has no loyalty. Nothing. And then you find the ones with loyalty, it'd probably be too late. You know what I'm saying? It was another video I watched. It was a guy throwing his girl shit out of his house. She had kids or whatever. He was like, she don't want to do nothing. I tried to get her a job, make it $20 an hour. Nigga, we in the Northeast. $20 an hour to some people ain't shit, but that's a lot of money. And all she had to do was answer phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money. And he said she looked at him and was like, you got me fucked up. Like, what? $20 an hour? But she don't want to work. So all she do is just pick up her kids, drop them off at her mom's house, and go out and party. That's what these women want. They're looking for the nigga. They don't want the nigga they going be with the nigga that's there. That's there. Because they know he's there. But then they really want the other nigga. And that's the sadness in reality. Because back in the day, it didn't used to work like that. Back in the day, I told you, like on my old video, back in the day, you used to have women that wanted, I used to hear the only complaints, I just want my man to stay home more. He go out too much. I want my man to spend time with me and talk to me. I want my man to just stop running the streets with his friends. Now, you got both of them running the streets. You go out to the club thinking you going out to the club and meet some chicks. You see a girl, you see a man. If you were like a female, they fucking talking to other motherfuckers, having a good old time. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up. So the women, what happened to the women that wanted the man that just be there for her? Because right now it's like the women, they had this self-empowerment phase over running this shit. We run this shit. Who run the world? Girls and all that. We run the world. We got the best jobs. We do all this. Now they got the power, and now you see how crazy this shit is. I ain't saying it's all their fault. I mean, it's our fault too, because some of us failed. We failed as men. We let this happen. In a way, we did. Because some men, they just didn't give a fuck. Some of them rolled out on their families. Hold up. Yeah, some of us just basically ignored the fact that our women needed help. You know what I'm saying? And you know the logo of the slogan men used to say back in the day? I ain't taking care of that bitch. That's not my kid. I ain't taking care of that kid. But then now, that had an effect on the niggas that did do that. A big effect. Them niggas that was like, fuck that kid. I don't even take care. They basically saying, I don't even take care of my kids. Why would I take care of her kids? And those men that was like that fucked it up for the men that, because my definition of a man, like I always would say, it ain't how much money he makes. It's not about how much he provides. Is he holding down a family? Is he trying to protect the family? Is he would really go all out for the family and protect them, no matter who his family is, no matter how many kids she bring. Because a real man to take care of kids that's not even his. I done seen it happen. I mean, I did it before. I was taking care of a child that wasn't mine. But when that happened to me, I really don't want to go too deep because the person that I'm talking about, you probably hear this shit. But it's no offense to you. You was young, but at the same time, it's my experience. So I'll just talk about a little bit of it. I did that. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that. And it ain't get me nowhere, honestly. It ain't get me nowhere. I was trying to do that. That was my first experience dealing with a person with a child. And by me doing that, it fucked me up in my mental so bad. All my relationships after that was not. I was like, I would never let this shit happen to me again. So, and I do have a mental health issue. So I'm just saying, like, women, watch what the fuck y'all be doing to these men, cause y'all could cause a mental health issue in these niggas. And you don't even realize the shit. The shit is fucking crazy. It's bad enough everybody has a mind and everybody could go through the same mental health issues and crises. But look at the like, if a nigga's out there, he's doing all this for you and your child, and you still think like, and you would cheat on him with that child's father or with another nigga that ain't doing what he's doing at that moment for your child and you fucked them up. Seriously, you fucked them up mentally. You just don't know you did, and to you it ain't shit, because to you no one knows mental matters but you, because that's how the world works. No one knows mental matters but yours. That's how that's the basic thing everybody thinks. It's not about us, it's about me. It's about me. That's all it's about. Me. What about me? What about me? What about me and my stuff? What about this? But not knowing, by you fucking that one dude up, you fucked up 10, maybe 10 other people after that. Because that nigga is gonna fucking ruin somebody else's life along the way. And then that person that get hurt, all those people that get hurt after that one fucking incident, it's gonna fuck them up and whoever they mess with and whoever it's a chain. You get what I'm saying? They fuck a woman up, that woman gonna fuck up a man. They fuck that man up, that man gonna fuck up a woman. All like dominoes falling. And that's what we've been doing. That's why I think, me looking at all them videos, that's why I think we at where we at now. Because we all been doing this shit for years and years and years, fucking each other up, not addressing the real fact of the mental health. Fucking each other up. No one wants to talk about it. They get quiet on shit like that. Like, I could show y'all on my phone right now. Show y'all videos on my phone. Relationship videos. Just people just showing videos about other people's relationships. And show y'all how many views these motherfuckers got. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. But the videos they need to be watching to heal themselves, they won't click on those. Or maybe it's the algorithm. You know how it is. I mean, you start watching certain types of videos that pop up or whatever. But it's like the algorithms is keeping you away from the videos y'all niggas need to be watching. Cause I was mind blown watching half this shit and seeing how many people view these videos. What you think they gonna do when they see those? They gonna be like, alright, they not gonna say, they're gonna say, damn, that's fucked up. That's why I don't trust these bitches. Or, damn, that's fucked up. That's a dumb bitch. Why is she telling all the secrets? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be nobody trying to really learn from the situation. It's just us wanting entertainment to certain people when they watch stuff like that. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's not to help you. Some of these people might get helped off of it, but most of them won't. And that's the fucked up shit in our reality, in our world. You just want, most people want a cheap laugh, cheap fuck, and keep it moving. We don't want to address shit that we need to be addressing. And it's a lot of shit that we need to be addressing. A lot. I just don't understand. When are we going? Because it is people out here talking about. Like, it was this one lady. She was like, "I'm sorry, man. We did want to do all this. We thought we could do this without you. I'm sorry that we can't." We was blind. We thought it was just, if I be this independent woman and be a boss, but then you be that independent woman and be a boss, and then what you gonna be doing? You still gonna be chasing men, but you just gonna be chasing a higher value of men. That's it. You're just like, I don't want them broke niggas over there, so I'm gonna try to get a nigga with more money, and then he gonna be like, I don't want you. See how they go? You stepped up your game and your income, and you want a higher caliber man, and you say you don't want these broke niggas, but them rich niggas don't want you either. Half of them got sick fetishes. They want boys and trannies and shit. You know what I'm saying? They want trannies and white girls and Brazilians and exotic girls. They don't want you. They don't want you at all. So you just played your man that you did have for a little bit of extra income, and now you still at the same spot. You just got a little bit more money and you still struggling because it takes more than one income to raise a household now. I know everybody know that. So now you a single mom. Or now you a single guy running around just fucking think you can fuck your way through these girls. And that's okay. Not trying to build with nobody. What happened to us building? Hold up. Like, what I think we all need to be doing is, before we get into relationships now, or before we decide, because everything moves fast. Everybody want it instant. Everybody want money instant. Everybody want cars instant. Everybody want house instant. Everybody want pussy instant. Females want dick instant. They want it when they want it. How about we sit back and we talk about, discuss what can we do for each other? That'll work. Because in a lot of these states, I told y'all niggas can't even get abortions. So y'all niggas, y'all better think about that nut. Y'all better think about if y'all really want to have sex with that person with no condom or whatever. Really now. And this coming from somebody with a mental health issue. So if I have a mental health issue, and I'm telling y'all niggas that the world I see is nuts, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to relationships and everything else, I could imagine how the world looks. Some people think this shit is fine. Some people love it. I ain't saying it's all bad. I see some good shit too. I see some kids making moves. I see some black people stepping their game up, making it. I see kids thriving, getting smarter every day. Shut it. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like I was saying, I see good things. I don't always just see bad. It's just, if we can't call ourselves out when we acting fucking ridiculous and ashamed, we can't wait till other motherfuckers call us the fuck out. You say black woman, what's wrong with you? Black man, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because the whole world is looking at us, and they're looking at us saying, what is wrong with you niggas? They see all this crazy shit. I mean, some people is getting influenced by it and thinking it's cool. Well, black people don't. It's how they roll, so we should do. But like I was saying, it was another video I was watching, and they was saying some real shit. This dude, I don't know. He said, "You take a pull right." I know. I said that.
You said there's only 2 left.
He said, "You take a pull white trash, white girl. You put her in that same hood she from. All her kids gonna have the same baby daddy. But if you introduce her to black people and she start going out, she's gonna have multiple baby daddies." That's kind of sound controversial to me. But he says research that shows this. So I don't really know too much poor white trash to know that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he said the stats say. And it sounds far-fetched. But if that's what it is, that's what it is. But I do know this. Everybody around the world is looking at us wondering what the fuck is wrong with us. Because, I mean, if you actually think about it, we went from, which the history of what they don't really talk about, we went from the smartest motherfuckers on the planet, as far as like, we built, we created. I guarantee you, there's nothing in your house. You can't go a day with nothing in your house without using nothing in your house or around your house that a black American built. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you in America, it's nothing in your house. You can't go a whole day. Seriously. Say whatever you want to say. So people in the jungle or whatever, they go days up. Okay. They not here. I'm talking about people here. If you're here and you have some camaraderie with, and I don't want to switch it because I was on the subject. I don't want to switch. I'm just saying, like, but I'm just trying to get y'all the point how we go from inventors, scholars, righteous people trying to stand up for our people to gangbangers. Nothing wrong with gangbangers, depending on, like, because the original gangs wasn't started for gangbanging and all that. We're going from us trying to help our people and not let our mothers not let our daughters, not let our sisters or our aunts or our elderly suffer in the way they suffer. How we go from that to right now, where we at now? It's a head scratcher. I mean, it's a lot of different aspects in that question, because some people gonna say, "Where's the white man?" It's his white man education. Okay, that's one, but then they're gonna say it's because these niggas ain't have fathers in a home. Okay, that's a good one, but then they're gonna say it's because these women, they kicked the men out the house because they wanted to be taken care of by the government. Okay, that was a issue that used to be brought up. Then they're gonna say it's the music. They're gonna say it's movies, a visualization of what we see, how we like Hollywood is Hollywood, and people gotta understand what Hollywood was. Hollywood, half the movies they show you in Hollywood was fucking fake. You know what I'm saying? It was stereotypes playing out towards each other to get you in the mindset if that's how you're supposed to react when you're in certain situations. Even the racists, I mean, even when they do the little racist, I mean, when they do a little racist scene or whatever, or you had that one black kid in that movie, you know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all gotta understand that first. If you can't understand what's not reality and what's really not fake, like I think I did a video on it, the effects, entertainment, and the effects on reality. If you stuck at the point thinking that Love and Hip Hop and them Kardashian shits is real, you fucking delusional. Seriously. You need to be in padded walls taking medicine. You know what I'm saying? And you can sit there and watch that shit all day in that motherfucker. They let you sit there and watch that shit all day. But if you think that's reality, I gotta see what they doing. I wanna see what she was wearing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see how she dressed to go to that event. But it's like, that's our world. Can y'all think about that for 1 second? The fact that we care about what another motherfucker is putting on their body, or makeup they got on, how they got their hair, so we could go back and mimic them and take pictures and be like, yeah, I'm doing it up. But see, I told you, but behind all the smiles on people's Instagrams and shit, it's pain. Some people rarely let you see the pain they going through, but then some people, they be straight up and let you know where the pain go to. The best you can do is just reach out to them. Instead of you just writing comments, keep your head up, bro, and like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. Because that's what they want. They want somebody to talk to them and not going to just be telling them fake shit all the time. Because that's what half of us do. You see somebody wigging out in the fucking store or in public, you're not going to walk up to them and be like, look, man, calm down. You're not going to do that. You can be like, let me get the fuck away from this crazy motherfucker. But that's what some people need. Like, I had this lady, I'm in front of the store. I see her all the time in front of this store. And she was like, do you got any cash or whatever? I was like, nah, I'm using a card or whatever. I don't got no cash. So she come out. She told me the gang. Look, I'm trying to get me some cigarettes, baby. I had just bought some cigarettes and I had some in my pocket. But she was just like, look, I just need $1. And I was like, look, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I got it, I could have played the lotto with that $1. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at it and somebody asked, she was in, I ain't gonna say she was elderly. She was older than me. She was an older black woman. I really don't care what race it is, but people ask me. if I have extra change in my pocket and I ain't use it in that store, I'm probably gonna want to use it later. But if I got it, I'm gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because. I mean, it's just how I am. It's not because it's how I am. It's just how, like, what if you needed that? You know what I'm saying? I know how I feel towards something and not have a dime. You know what I'm saying? So I know that feeling. So that's what I'm saying. We just need to do better with ourselves. I mean, I understand. You might, you know what I'm saying, might use the money for some shit that's not gonna better your life, but at the time, we all got our own problems we fighting through. Some things get us through stuff. You know what I'm saying? We never know. Like, I had a motherfucker, I asked him to borrow some money. This nigga fucking lecture me for fucking 10 minutes about why I need the money. I'm like, nigga, I'm giving it back to you. The fuck does it matter? And then come over here after he lectured me about what I would use the money for, ask me for the same thing he was lecturing me that I need to stop doing. And you see, smoke a cigarette. Like, nigga, you backwards as fuck. You sit there and tell me how I don't need to be smoking cigarettes, but then you gonna come over here another day and ask me for a cigarette. Hey, go sit your confused ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I should have sat there and I should have said no. Because you said we shouldn't be doing this. And how much you could go so long without doing it. Obviously you can't, motherfucker. You came over and asked me for a fucking cigarette. And this is somebody I knew my whole life. I'm just saying, niggas just be talking out the side of their mouths, dog. But when you start talking, like, I'm telling them, like, I don't talk to nobody no more. Like, when we, like, they see, like, news events and shit, all this crazy shit that I told them was going to start happening. When they start seeing this shit on news, they want to talk to me about it. I was like, I got almost 60 videos on YouTube. Go watch them. That's what I say. And I said, leave it like that. I don't say nothing. There's nothing to say. It's already said. It's already said. Or I tell them where to look. I'm not about to waste my energy keep giving motherfuckers. I mean, if it's something that I never heard before and they might be on a point about something, we gonna build. But I'm not giving up that. It's not giving up the game. It's I'm not gonna sit there and hold your hand and babysit you just so you can have a kick and go back and tell somebody else some shit that you didn't even learn yourself. Go look it up. We walk around with supercomputers in our phones. It just sickens me sometimes to see, like, we just want, and you can just see people just do it for thrills. They really don't be wanting to know. They just want to have a conversation. And then when you think they looking the shit up after you done told them where to look, you look at that phone, just like I said, what you think you gonna see if it's a guy? A big booty bitch on his phone. Look at this bitch fat as shit. Alright, it's okay. That's like I say, it's okay to look at that. But nigga, you just asking me a question that you wanted me to break down some shit to you, and I told you where to look, and you just start looking at girls. Nothing wrong with that. But it's something wrong with that when I'm already into something, doing something. You took me out of my focus of what I was doing and what I was researching to have a conversation with you about some shit you say you really want to know, and your attention span not long enough to even sit there and watch a 5-minute video or a 10-minute video. You just write it off, but you could sit there and watch bitches' asses all day. Or for females, you could sit there, binge watch movies or whatever, or talk on the phone, or take pictures on Instagram and shit, or look at other people's lives on Instagram and compare it to yourself. That's the worst one to me. How motherfuckers they look at other people's pictures and they think Everything is hunky dory. Oh, they got kids, they got a house, they got this, they got that. They don't know what's going on inside them houses. They don't know the trauma they went through or what they went through to get all that. Oh, you're gonna only see the good. You rarely see somebody put up, look, man, my mental health is fucked. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see people that do that. Well, I can't take this shit no more. So I'm just saying we need to communicate with each other more. Like, and I know I should be communicating with some people more than I should, but I'm telling them, like, where does it end? And we gotta understand, all we doing is fucking up the kids, dog. All we doing is fucking up the kids. All this nonsense going on. All these motherfuckers to tell you how much they'll die for their kid, but then they go out and be cheating on that baby mother or that girl with another bitch, probably have another kid, but then they care about their kids though. How can you care about your kid if your girl ain't cheating on you? You don't think she cheating on you? How do you feel it's okay to run out there, say how much you would die for your kid, you would kill for your kid, and you treating his or her mom a certain type of way while she just sitting there trying to love your dumb ass? It's mind-boggling, and it's so accepted now in our reality. And I might have to go to race on this, because I mean, everybody, we've been so mixed up for over the years. The thing about America, we see, we got other cultures here. Like, for example, one of the videos I watched, it was a guy, and he was a TikTok dude, and people probably know who I'm talking about. Can't remember his name. And he said, well, he's not dating, or he's not going to ever marry a woman that's from the U.S. Peep what I'm about to say. He didn't say first he said American woman, but then he said, no, I'm not going to marry no woman from America. I don't give a fuck what race they're. Basically, he was talking about the mentality of the women. He said he take trips to Brazil or like Colombia or whatever, Puerto Rico and shit like that. And he say he go down there. First of all, he say, I used to take trips to, what did he say? He said a state down south. I think he said Texas or some shit. But he said him saving up the money to go to Texas and take that trip, it's more than a ticket to go down to one of those foreign countries or whatever. And he was like, all I ask a woman to do is just, can you clean up after yourself? Can you sweep the floor or whatever? And he was like, they was getting offended, like, why I gotta be reduced to slave labor and shit like that. So I thought that was funny. But he said he go down to these motherfucking countries with these foreign women, and they doing everything. Multiple ones with him. Said they cooking for him, cleaning for him, doing all this. He get to have sex when he want. And he was like, why would I want to come back here and marry a chick that's gonna give me mouth? And you looking at it from a nigga point of view, they gonna find the easiest way out of everything. Niggas don't want complications. Women want complications. Men don't want complications. We just see, so if it's green on the other side, we go there. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna sit there. Most people not gonna sit there. They might a couple of times compromise with a woman that's difficult. Some people will. They would do that, but then that's still causing a lot of trauma. Cause will you compromise with her and then she turn her back on you? She the one want you to compromise with her, and she fuck around, turn her back on you, and now that's a trauma you gonna have to deal with going into your next relationship with a woman. So I understand when people say these Western women or these American women, and it's not all of them. It's not, because some of them grew up nice and they get played the fuck. They get fucked the fuck over by these dirtbag ass niggas. See, it's just like, I don't know if it's like faded sometimes. Cause I done been in high school or whatever. I done seen I've been growing up. Me seeing, like, I done seen women go nice women. Nice women. They don't seem sneaky. They don't sleep with their man friends. I done seen them get dogged out by niggas. And they be good women. And a whole time I'm just looking at the situation like, damn, man, she was a good girl. How the fuck? And then she turns into him. Basically. That's the fucked up scenario about that scenario. And I done seen it vice versa. A nice guy get dogged out by female that's probably a little too more advanced for him sexually and with what they want. Dog that nigga out, and then he turns in to her. See what I'm saying? See how we need to sit down and talk to each other? Cause we fucking each other up. So he basically was saying that I'm done. I won't marry y'all. That's his opinion. There's a lot of people that's gonna give him backlash and all this shit, but that's what he see. He was a young dude, probably in his early 30s, late 20s. Well, you know, it's gonna be a lot of black women mad at that. But then they gonna have to realize, will you think niggas supposed to just bow down to you because you got your long extensions and your makeup done, your outfit look nice, your butt might not even be fat, you might not have no nice body and none of that, but then you be wanting the world. I understand. Everybody should want the world and nice things in it, but come to your reality. Come to reality. Not just for women, men too. Come to your reality. No one's coming to their reality. Some of these girls don't even be that cute, but they got these big boss attitudes like they are the shit. Cause they could put up a picture and 1,000 niggas will comment. Okay, that's cute. But 1,000 niggas won't put no ring on your finger. None of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the one that would, you ain't gonna want him. You ain't gonna want him. You be like, he's a lame. And this other video I watched, I don't know how true it was, but the lady was like, yeah, we want our men to cheat because we want our men to know. We want cheating men because we want our men to know that he could get somebody else. I don't know how true that shit was though. She's like, I want my man to cheat on me. I want a cheating man. Because when I realized that he can't get no other bitches, then I'm done with him. And I was like, wow. But she was young. So maybe that's the mentality of the young chick. And that's crazy. There's too many diseases and there's too much shit going on out here after you know what to be playing around with yourself like that. Wanting people to just going around fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Like, motherfuckers need to stop playing with that shit. It's not a game. You got all these. You got all this shit. You got all this shit out here. Motherfuckers gotta wear masks, all that shit. Y'all wanna play with yourselves like that? You know what I'm saying? I could pull up a video. I don't even have to scroll too long. Like, it's this one white chick, and she be keeping it real. I subscribe to her. Because she be like, for real, like, women need to get back into reality. Like, they was talking about, basically she was saying, they were talking about, I think they were talking about Future, or women who go for men with multiple kids, baby mamas, like over 4 or 5. So they're like, basically, is it his fault? Because, and they be like, well, the one girl was arguing back with her, like, she was like, nah, I mean, everything, basically, she was like, as a woman, you put yourself in that position. You knew that he had all these kids, but you chose him anyway, and then you're sitting here being the next one in line complaining about him. I say you should make better decisions. I mean, I know that's gonna be harsh to black women coming from a white girl, but I guess she was talking to the girl that was there talking was a Latino looking girl, and she was like, look, well, you don't know the man. You don't know. Everything could seem like it's good. Everything could seem like it's sweet. All of a sudden, everything will change up, and then it'll change, and it'll be different. Then he ain't the same person he said he was. She was like, you know what that sound like to me? And the white girl was right. She said, it just sound like that's a lot of excuses right there. And she was like, no, it's not. No, these not excuses. She was like, that's what it sound like. Cause now motherfuckers can't get abortions. It just sound like, cause she was basically, this what she was saying. Yeah, this basically what she was saying. She was like, cause I guess she from the UK or whatever. So she was like, if you get stuck with that bad baby daddy, women got up to 6 months to have an abortion there. So basically, if you get stuck with him, that's you. So I guess the girl didn't like what she was saying, cause maybe she probably got a baby father or two. So she was like, look, I don't care, but what you're saying, it sounds like excuses. She was like, in your mind you thought everything was okay, but in reality, 9 times out of 10, she was like, well, what about the red flag? She was like, women see a whole rack of red flags in men when they first meet. They see thousands of them, and they ignore them, thinking it's gonna get better, or maybe because the sex good and they don't want to let that man go. You know what I'm saying? And just with men, the sex good with us, we see a fucked up female. First of all, half these niggas meeting females, and when they do meet these females, we already let you know they're gonna run the streets, or they been running the streets. Cause niggas want girls that's down. You know what I'm saying? Girls that's, I don't understand this, cause when I was growing up, I thought this was weird and awkward, but it happens. We don't want the whole chick. So they say, we don't want the whole chick. But most motherfuckers fall in love with the whole chick, have kids with them, and then be like, why she acting like that? Like, nigga, she was always like that. Or just vice versa. Vice versa. Nigga get, a girl get the nigga, he always getting bitches. He always got bitches. He was known for always getting bitches. You think he gonna stop now because of you? That's the ego in everybody. That's the ego. That's the egotistical side of the human race that we need to address too. You so egotistical that you seen what was going on. Unless somebody pull a fast one on you and they was just a whole nother person and then changed up, okay, that's different. But if you see the type of person they was and they don't change up and it never changes, it was always there, and they do it to you and you're mad at them, they're just doing what you was letting them do. You've been putting up with it the whole time. Now you want to say you fed up. Same thing for the female that gets smacked around. 9 times out of 10, the next nigga gonna smack her around too. You know what I'm saying? No offense to women that go through abusive relationships, but I'm just saying, like, that's a reality we have to deal with. And I ain't want to look at all this shit and like, look, I want to bring all this cheating shit in my reality with my relationships or cause like problems in my future relationships. Now I'm not looking at that shit for this. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it now to understand the modern mind of a woman. Cause I told you, I was totally shocked in the things that I heard. And you know how, like when you research, if you're a researcher, this is how you research. You start looking up stuff and you start seeing like the same thing over and over when they talking about certain subjects. So you be like, okay, is that mean is they all saying the same thing? Because that's probably like the underlying truth. But then you might hear some other motherfuckers say some different shit. But then it's always something there that brings that underlying truth there. So okay, so when you looking at stuff like this, like far as relationships, everybody was saying different stuff, but then they was saying the same thing at the same time. Like when it was coming to these women or whatever. And that's how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it as a researcher. I'm not looking at it to bring none of this shit to my relationship. I'm just looking at it to understand the mind of the modern day woman, because it's totally different than what I already thought. Just this day alone, I've been looking at this shit for a month, but I watched a lot of videos today, just hearing what women think. Like, it's this one dude, can't remember his name. His name was, I don't want to say no YouTuber name. I don't want to be beefing with no YouTubers, but it's this one dude, and it's crazy. Cause he got a lot of fucking subscribers. And what he do is, he just go up to the woman and be like, "Can I interview you?" And they be like, "Yeah." And he be like, "Would you smash me or pass me?" And they answer him. And he be like, "Can I touch it?" Like the ass or whatever. It was 3 chicks in the video. One chick said no. 3 black chicks. 2 of them, one said, "Go ahead, smack it." And I'm like, young. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if that shit is, I don't think that shit was staged, dog. Like, this is crazy. One of them was like, "You could touch, but not like that. Just touch a little bit." And I'm like, yeah. Nice looking women, though. These are nice looking women. And that's all I guess that's all he doing this channel. I don't know for sure. But the shit is crazy. I was like, is this real? And them videos get thousands. Just a nigga walking around just saying with you. That is a good pickup line. You know what I'm saying? Cause if a girl be like, if she out your league and she say she is, cause one of the girls she was bad, And he said, "Oh, you smash me? Oh yeah!" Like he was getting hype. You know what I'm saying? That's like a niggas that love to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. They probably hear if she had a fat ass and she ugly, they probably still wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as she said she'd smash him. And that's the world we living in now. That's the world we living in. So what are we gonna do, people? Are we actually going to address our issues? Or are we gonna just sit there and fucking still fight another 30 years down the road with each other and wonder what's going on with our people? Because I mean, we see it. I'm telling you, it's our mental health, dog. I'm telling you, it's our mental health. We don't address it. And when people hear me say mental health, they thinking I'm just talking about, oh, you got to be diagnosed. He ain't talking to me because I ain't diagnosed with that. I'm not talking about that. Because 90% of the motherfucking world, especially if you ain't from America, but 90% of the world, they don't have the same medical background as United States. And like 90% of United States, like I was watching, like I told you, I was watching, I did say this in the video, but I ain't posted. It's a guy in the video. He says over 60 to 70% of Americans walking around here with mental health issues, and they don't even know, because they probably never even thought about it, talked about it, or none of that. Some of them don't have no awareness of it, because they seeing all the crazy shit that they seeing, and they acting like that, so they think it's normal. They thinking it's normal. They thinking their actions are normal because everybody around them act just like them. What, I'm gonna get one view on this video? I already passed the hour, so I might just go to 1:30 and play back, and it might go up tonight. See, I wasn't gonna go back into this topic. It's a whole rack of other shit I could go back into, but it was just something I had to talk about today. And I'm gonna think of a good name for this video, because I want the algorithms to pick this up. I'm gonna have to make a raunchy name. You know what I'm saying? Because basically what I'm talking about is the mental state of the black man, the mental state of the black man and the black woman. And not just that, because I done talked about other people too. The mental states of everybody, honestly. We don't be addressed to nothing. Like, we sit back and act like mental health don't happen until we see like 16 people get shot. And then be like, oh, we need to talk about mental health. That's the only time we're going to talk about it, when somebody get fucking killed. We're not going to talk about it when we're watching all these raunchy ass videos or seeing all these crazy ass movies with all these crazy ass motherfucking things happening in movies. We ain't going to talk about it then. But we're going to talk about it when we see other motherfuckers die. Oh, it must be mental health. No, first of all, everything is mental health. It's just, we just don't want to address nothing until it's too late. And that's what's wrong with this world. So I might be back on here later doing the show. Maybe catch up on what's been going on. I told y'all I'm not gonna really talk about too much of the current events. But I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all already been seeing all the crazy shit, all the storms everywhere. Fucking like it's a storm everywhere. It's like the whole world's fucking storming at the same time. Every fucking day I see some shit on my phone. Like goddamn. So I'm about to end this. I'm not even gonna wait 5 minutes. So I might be back. See you when I see you. Peace.